Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Holecraft. So last time I made sure all my animals were okay and had plenty of food and drinks. So hopefully I'll hear from the Department of Animal Wellness and see if I've done well enough to keep them. But today I will be building a little bit more. So I'm starting to fill out more and more of the island, and today I'm going to do this side right here. So I'm getting rid of all this sugarcane and I'm gonna build sort of a dock or something here, as well as a lighthouse and then a little tiny fisherman house over here. It's gonna be a little bit easier to explain when I build it. And as well as doing that, you can see that this island is now, it's basically just a floating disc, and I'm gonna make the first effort in fixing that by terraforming this side right here. Because I have been meaning to do it for a while, but I feel like I need to just break it up a bit so that I don't do the entire island at once, because then I'm gonna get really tired of terraforming. So I figured while I was building on this side right here, I could also just do the terraforming, which is probably going to take a while, and I don't actually know. I don't know what I've set myself up for here, but we're gonna do it. We'll do it. Now the first thing I need to do is remove all this sugarcane. Okay, so we got almost 2 stacks of sugarcane out of that. And I think I might also have to remove these pumpkins. There we go. And then I think before I start with the terraforming underwater, I need to do some above ground, because I don't want to just keep everything completely flat. And that's pretty much it for the terraforming on top of here. Not a lot, but just to elevate the landscape a little bit. And then I have, for this, I have most of the things I need in here. I'm a little bit scared about the color scheme because I've decided to use orange and white, which I don't know how that will go with everything else, but hopefully it'll look somewhat good, and I'm gonna have a building here and one here that can kind of transition into the other colors. So I'll make it work. I think it's gonna look nice. But yeah, I have almost everything I need. I just need to go get the rest over here. Just smelting some glass. And I need to get more black dye. Because all I need is some gray. I'm gonna make some gray glass paints. Oh, that is more than enough. And then I need one shroom light. And I think I should be good to go. Let's get building. And the lighthouse is done. That is probably the most smoothly a build has ever gone, because I didn't need to go get more materials a single time. Mostly thanks to Cryo showing up randomly with the shulker tuff. This was all the tuff I had before, and it was the wrong type. But anyway, it's done. Let me just try. Here it is. It's gonna look a little bit better at night probably, but I don't think it's too horrible with the color scheme compared to everything else, because everything is so colorful and already different colors. I don't think this is very different, especially when I have like the stripped logs that I have in so many other places, like solid colors. So yeah, so that's a pretty nice start, and it's obviously also going to look better when I get all the other buildings that I'm going to get over here. And now, as usual, I can't go an episode without something happening to my cows. And yet again, they've gone missing. Take your rain for the dramatic effect. Actually kind of perfect. Right. So, okay. Hi, Cake. You know what they say, the darkest place is under the candle. I've actually never heard that before. The darkest place is under the candle. Is this some kind of riddle? Does that mean Elpenor and Elvenor are wherever this means? Okay, is anyone else gone? Or just them? Okay, Rosie's still here. Pirate's still here. Swirlix and Driftblim are okay. Oh, Peter's joined again.
Hello. Did you find them?
I haven't been looking yet. I just had to make sure
Oh.
no one else was missing.
No, not yet. I didn't have that much
What do you mean
time.
not yet? Okay, actually, have you seen all the things I've done here?
Yeah, I've
By
seen the
myself?
lighthouse. I love it.
Oh, thank you. That's not what I was. That's not
It's
what
the
I meant.
first time I see acacia being pretty.
Right? See, I told you.
Yeah, I
I've
remember
said it.
well.
No one believed me, but I'm proving it. And I have
Yeah,
another acacia build coming up. See, I told you it could be nice. You just need to use it right.
yeah, it can. It's impossible.
Anyways, over here,
Mhm.
if you see, I have gone all the way to spawn to get some new fresh water. I've also
Yeah.
built
Oh, I
this completely
see.
new. There's a bottom to this, and if you go
But
under
like
the
the
island,
wood, did you replace the wood?
there are several blocks of dirt under, so nothing's touching the salt water directly.
Okay, okay. I see, I see. Okay, okay.
And I've replaced the hay bales. They're completely fresh.
Of course,
So
of
are
course.
these. It's
Yeah, and they're
actually, I have
growing.
recording proof that I've done all
Yeah, I
this.
believe you, I believe you.
And over here, I've also put fresh water, completely new fresh
Oh,
water in my
wow.
happy
Yeah, but like,
gas pool.
it's soaking back to the ground, you know.
No, but there's also several. There's also extra under here.
Okay.
Anyway, but I'll
mhm.
change that more often. It's the pool, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
look, I've gotten snowballs everywhere for them to eat.
Oh, that's nice.
Rosie has also gotten water here.
Yeah, fresh drinking water.
And yes, and hay bales.
Of course.
Yeah. And then my bees are already have it nice with all the flowers and stuff. And then I got it.
Yeah,
I
your
have a
bees have
chicken
food.
as well.
Is it the baby chicken?
It's here, right
No,
here.
it's a normal chicken.
It's a normal chicken now, but it was a baby. See, I just fed it fresh seeds. It didn't want anymore, so I left them there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To eat later. And water.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, by my other happy guest, I've also made sure that they have snowballs to eat, and then
They have
over
water.
here.
I was about to complain.
They have water. Of course they have water. And
yeah, but like, can they reach the water?
Yes, they can.
I don't know. Their face is pretty big, and
no, they can reach the water. I'll get them more water, okay? Hold on. I have fresh water in my inventory right now.
Well.
So that's a lot of water.
Oh.
But you know.
And maybe let's not drown them. A joke is a joke, but like they might drown. Oh, whatever. Yeah, they're good changes.
And over here, we're not done. When my villagers come back from vacation, remember we discussed this during
of course, vacation.
I have food and drinks ready. So they will not be hungry or thirsty.
Of course. When they come back from this vacation, of course.
Yeah.
Eternal vacation.
No, they're coming back.
When?
In 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe sooner if they feel like it. It's up to them.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So as you can see, I've made changes, and
I really
done
like the changes.
Everything it says in the book.
Yeah, I don't remember the books. That's the problem. I don't have a copy.
Well,
you have a book on you?
It's yes. It's the access to fresh water, proper food, other things, horse killer things. I've put that behind me. I've not killed a horse since. I haven't. It's still the same. Yeah, I know I haven't. And then I was neglecting some happy gas, but as you can see, they all have food and drinks now. And then you said that I kept a villager in a boat with no access to food or water.
Yeah,
they're not in boats anymore, and they do have access to food. No, they're on vacation. So okay. I've done all of that. I fixed it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, now I just need to get Elvinor and Alpnor back.
Yeah. So I like the changes. I'll make something up if I need to, of course. Yeah. It's good. You'll be the best owner by the end of the season.
Yeah. The darkest place is under the candle. Immediately I'm thinking of, oh. Well, maybe I didn't have to think. I was thinking either because it's really dark inside the mountain, that's the darkest place in my base, or it would be under the island. Because they're supposed to be here, but you know... It makes sense in my head. I don't know if I can explain it. Are they just like straight down here? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Can I get down there without dying? Is my question. So I think if I... Oh, yeah, see, because I do that and then... Not literally down, but you know, maybe up like last time. Okay, well... I'm gonna crash into the candle. Okay. I can't see anything up. There's nothing up. Unless it's like out of render distance. Oh yeah, there we go, okay. Well, they're not even there. Yeah, okay, right. You Scallywag, not here either. Well, I must say I do like how the lighthouse looks like. Well, thank you. That's nice. One nice thing in all of this. Is there another candle, maybe? I can't see any cows. No, I don't think there's anything here. Okay, so now to my second thought. I didn't really didn't really think that they would be under the mountain since they have been before, but under the island on the other hand, cause the candle also said not right under, but maybe just like under the cow pen. Or maybe there's just nothing. Oh. There's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait. That's actually kind of funny. Because I referenced that in the message. Because I said I was gonna be the best pet owner ever. Just you wait. Wait, under the light. Very cool lighthouse. You actually made acacia wood pretty. I thought it is possible. Congrats. See, I did it. I made acacia pretty. That was actually my goal with this. Yay! Come on, guys, let's get you back. I'll get you back to your fields where you can walk around again. Not in that enclosed space. Okay, so I'm getting rid of that now. I'll take the candle, though. Hi, Togepi! Okay, so I think next up on the list after the lighthouse is going to be this little house right here. Although I'm not sure I actually have... No, I don't think I have enough acacia for this. Let's go chop down some more, I guess. Also, I just realized, how did I get 4 name tags? Where did I get these from? It's always, sometimes it's just a long time between when I've been on and I just have things. And I also don't know where my Silk Touch pickaxe went. Like, I have no idea. Actually, I do have an idea. You see, when I was building this thing, last episode, I got killed by a trident round. And when I looked at the footage while I was editing, I noticed after I was killed, I never actually got my pickaxe back. So... rest in peace, Cranberry. Lost somewhere on the ocean floor. Never to be seen again. Okay, this should be enough. I have a little overstack now. Now I think I should have everything to begin. Actually, wait, there's one more. Just need a couple of these, and then let's start building. And there it is, the little fisherman house. First off, on around I put the detailing is here is mostly just like old scraps of wood and litter and stuff, and then also a couple barrels because why not? There wasn't really a plan behind this. It just kind of placed a bunch of random stuff because whoever lives here didn't bother to clean up very much. And in here, there's a bunch of barrels, mostly for storage of fish and such. And then I have the fishing rods here on the shelves. And yeah, it's a pretty simple design. It also, I used more acacia here so I could match it to the lighthouse. Now, for the next part we're going to be doing is the dock here. But before I do that, there is something very important I need to start with. And that is this. It has been bothering me for quite a while, and I'm finally doing something with it. I really feel like I want to terraform right now, and when I feel like I want to, I probably should start, or I'm never gonna get this done. So what I actually do need to do is get the conduit from over here. Can I get that without silk touch? I don't know if I can actually break that without silk touch. I don't know if I dare try. Can I break this without silk touch? I could. Okay. So my thought was to put it sort of in the middle of the island, because then I think I'm going to I think the conduit fire is going to reach all around. I just need to figure out where the middle would be. I think about here, right? I need air! 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 I probably should go about this from the top. I feel like it would be right under the library or something. If I just break my way down here. There, okay. Let's see if we can reach all the way over here. Or I'm gonna have to rebuild it. No! No! You know, I'm just gonna build it here. That way, it will definitely be enough. There, okay, let's get all of this. Okay. Now it should reach all the way to the edge here. I hope. Yeah, we're good, okay. Okay, it stops here. That should be fine. I also have quite a bit of dirt from previous terraforming projects that I never ended up using. And I also have a little bit more in storage, which is probably about the amount of another shulker. I don't think this is going to be enough, but I think it's going to give us a good start. So, I'll begin with placing what I have, and we'll see how far we can get. And now, after a couple of hours, we're pretty much done with what I want to do today. I used a little over shulker, which was way less than I kind of expected, because I know it takes a lot, but it's clear that I have enough. Probably, is it too hopeful to say I have enough for the entire island? Maybe. Probably. Anyways, let's look at this from a distance. Oh, it looks so much better. It's not floating anymore. And okay, this, to be fair, it's like, it really just goes straight down. But I feel like it's still a lot better than, well, a floating island. If we get a little bit closer here, you can see I've also added some sand and sandstone at the bottom here. just to like get some sort of transition going over here. And I also decided, since there's a shipwreck here, I might as well put in some lore in it. So basically this is sunk and it's crashed sort of into this wall right here. Wall. It's not really a wall, but into the island, so it's like filled with the dirt and stuff. I might add more to this later. It could be cool to add some more stuff, but this is how it is so far. And so it's kind of stuck in the island, and I also moved some of the logs here. So it looks like the mast is broken. But yeah, I didn't do all the way over there because the conduit is kind of out of range. Well, it's not kind of out of range, it is. I think it reaches to about here. And then you can see it's going down. So when I did this corner, I need to get the conduit closer. All in all, I think it looks good. I might add a little bit more here later, so it doesn't go just straight down, but I think it's definitely a good start. Yeah, I feel like I can now continue with this. But first, this is all the spruce wood I have so far, and I'm going to need a lot more for this. So let's chop down some of that, and then let's just get started. And there it is. As the sun is going down, you can see still light from the lanterns. So yeah, I put a little dock. It's nothing really fancy, but I have a couple smaller boats here. Actually usable boats. And then I have this one right here. Oh, the banners. Oh. This one right here. The banners might be a problem when they're too far away because you can't really see them. I also am realizing now that I should probably put some on this side, so it actually looks like a sail from this side as well. Now all that's left is this very last build. It's gonna go right behind me, but before I do that, I need to gather some more materials, because I definitely don't have everything I need yet. First, I needed some mud, so I got a stack of dirt and transformed it all. Ignore me falling right there, that was completely planned and not at all an accident. Then I needed some more acacia. Yes, I'm using more of it in this build. And then lastly, clay. I'm pretty sure I've almost emptied the entire lush cave by now. And the rest of the things I already had in my storage room, so I'm ready to get started. And since there's already been so many time lapses in this video, I want to do this a little bit differently, and I'm just gonna build it live right here while talking. First of all, I need to break these because this outline is not correct anymore. Because I added more to it while I was building it in creative. Because I need to start by just mapping this out. So I'm going to place just 2 temporary blocks right here. And then count 2 blocks in. There. And then I need one there. I think that should be correct. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spaces over here. So 13 blocks in total this way. And then there need to be 9 blocks this way. So 7 in between the logs. Like that. And then I just do the same thing on this side. So I am seeing I probably should build up the landscape a little bit more. Maybe actually I should move this whole thing to the side so it doesn't collide here. I'm gonna do that. There. And then do I want to add more here? Okay, yeah, it's gonna ruin for the details on the side if I don't add more. Luckily, if there's one thing I have a lot of, it's dirt. And I do have some more shulkers as well. I'm actually not sure where I placed those, if they're not in here. So I definitely didn't use them all. Did I just place everything over here? I might have done that, so that might have been useless to go back. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I placed them somewhere completely random. And I've just forgotten. Well, I'll figure it out later. Let's just add a quick layer here. And I need to move these up. Why are they? Oh. Oh yay, the server crashed and started raining. Perfect for recording. I'm so happy that it started raining right now. Okay, now we have a little bit of the layout here. I haven't bothered filling in this because I'm gonna replace it with planks later anyway, so I thought I'd just leave it open. Anyways, now for the walls of the first floor, I am going to use acacia, because of course I am. I've been using this block a lot lately and I really like it. It's definitely one of my favorite wood types at this point. And of course these aren't going to be regular logs. I'm going to strip them all so that we get this nice orange color. And then I'm also going to go ahead and build up the spruce logs here. So the acacia logs are now 4 tall. I'm going to put these 5 tall for now, and then I'm going to add more when I add the second layer. Or the second floor, I guess. I brought exactly enough blocks. These are also going to be stripped. And then just before I continue building up the second floor, I'm going to add some texturing here with acacia planks. And then also right here there's going to be a door. Oh, I need to fix these. Okay. And that's all the texturing done. I'm also adding a window right here, so I'm just going to wait for that immediately. And it seems to be night soon, so I'm gonna go sleep so we can get rid of this rain. Much better. Okay. I really feel like the lighthouse is looking good with the rest here. I feel like it fits the style, which I'm really happy about because I was a little bit scared with how that was gonna go with orange. So, but seeing it with everything else, it looks really, really nice. And then I have this third acacia building right here, although it's not only going to be acacia, I'm also going to add some green terracotta for the second floor. So I think I'm just gonna build that right away. So it's gonna be the same height as the other floor. So 4 tall with the green terracotta. Nope, no, it's exact. It's exact. Look at me go, guys. I'm so good at gathering the perfect amount of materials. Okay, then I'm just adding the logs around just like I did on the first floor. Probably should have built this before the green, I'm realizing now, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult to go around all the sides and strip all the logs. No! I forgot here. Wait, no, wait. Is it perfect again? It's perfect again. Wow. I like this. I like the amount of blocks I put. It's perfect with the stacks. Okay. I'm gonna just strip these logs first. And then another perfect amount of materials. Can I make this jump? Absolutely not. That was so far from it. Okay, just the last side here. I can't reach these two. That's kind of annoying. It's fine. I can parkour. We don't need to talk about that one. There we go. That's the second floor all done. And that, you guys, is the building and today's episode done. I'm joking. I'm joking. There's obviously a lot more to add. I am looking at this now and I'm seeing I don't think I have enough tuff for the roof. But that's a problem for later. I'm gonna just decorate the walls for now. So starting with this front, there's actually gonna be a window up there as well. So the window goes right here. And I am now just realizing that I never actually prepared the glass, so we're gonna add that last. But for now, I have some moss blocks, and then we're putting some plants. I'm gonna put a cactus flower, some ferns, then, oh, nope, that's not how it goes. I'm adding the trapdoors like this. Oh, the last one is gotten there, okay. So I guess you can see now, if my time lapses ever look weird, this is the reason. Because I keep losing things and forgetting to bring things up with me. And then I just have to go back down, and sometimes there are longer breaks in the middle that I don't mean for it to be there, but that just happened. I don't actually have any string right now, so I won't be able to stop this one. But I guess I'll just let it grow. Oh, and then also while I'm already working on this side, that's not gonna put in some stairs there. Then I'm gonna move to this part right under. We're gonna add a stair in each of the corners. Then I'm adding some mud brick stairs like this. And then a shelf, spruce shelf on each side, and a slab at the top. A dark oak door. Then moving on again to this part. Right in the middle here, we're gonna have a moss block with a flowering azalea. And then I'm putting a trapdoor in front of there. And some mud bricks here. And spruce stairs in the corners. I forgot I didn't have much space to look at the build. Okay. And then there's actually quite a bit going on with this side right here. That's why I've had to put these logs here as temporary blocks. Because here I'm building kind of... I don't know what you would call it, like a terrace or something, I guess? I guess that's what you would call it. And here I'm gonna need some fences and also more spruce logs, which I don't have, so I'm just using spruce wood. Although it won't give the same finish here. Anyway, I'm putting one more mud brick here and then just fences in between. Mud brick wall, I mean. And then I'll just fill in the rest here with regular spruce planks. Let's drift these as well. I actually think it does look nicer with the spruce wood instead of logs. Oh, and I almost forgot. Fern. And then before I move on to the top here, I'm gonna add some lanterns. Just like that. And then also some banners on the side here. The idea with the banners is that it sort of resembles the sail on this boat, because it's also cyan banners. So the idea is that whoever lives here also owns this boat. Okay, now let's go to the top here. And here I'm placing every second fence and fence gate to give it a little bit of variation. I'm of course one fence and one fence gate short, because of course I am. There we go. And then I'm adding some more mud brick stairs here. And then a flower pot in a decorated pot here. The plan was to have a torch flower here. I was actually gonna have multiple torch flowers. I need to see if anyone has that, maybe for sale, or I'm gonna have to get some sniffers for it eventually. Oh, but for now I'm leaving it empty. This banner is also going to have a design that I'm gonna make in just a moment. Then right here there's gonna be doors so you can actually get inside. I'm just gonna place 2 doors right there, 2 acacia doors. Some glowberries here. Then I'm gonna have some spruce stairs. And actually I'm gonna replace this with spruce planks, and I'm gonna put a lantern here so we have some light. And before you continue this, actually I really want to show you guys the banner design, because I think it's really cool. I just need to first quickly check how I made it, because I'm actually not really sure. But I did clip it on metal when I made it, so hopefully that clip shows me well enough how in the world I made this banner. Because I was just clicking buttons and something cool came out of it. So I'm starting off with a cyan banner and then a green dye. And then I used not that gradient, this gradient. I put in an orange dye and just the stripe on the side here. And then I went in with a cyan dye and did another gradient. This one right here. And then I got the green dye and I added these what's it called? Green chief indented. First on the top and then also on the bottom. And that's the banner. And now I need to duplicate them. I actually am not sure how many banners I need. I'm just gonna make a few. This is what it looks like. Basically, it's just all the colors that I've been using and then a little bit of orange. There's, as I said, there's no plan behind this design. I just kind of made it. And now also, before we continue, I know where I can get some torch flowers. So I was talking to Ty about it just before starting recording now. And she said that I could just take some from their farm. It should be just up here. Somewhere on this map there. Where they got a bunch of snippers. Well, actually don't know if they have snippers right here, but there's a farm for the sniffer flowers. I don't actually think I know where the sniffers are. Oh, are they in here? Are they in here? They trapped the sniffers in there? Anyway, just gonna get a couple of these torch flower seeds. 10 should probably be enough for the entire base. And then we're gonna go home and grow them. And then I'm planting all of these and I can place them on the build. later when they've all grown up. Okay, I'm gonna just add this now. And that's this side complete, except for the torch flower, of course, but it's still growing. So now let's move on to the next side. So I'm gonna put moss blocks here with the spruce trapdoors, and then I'm gonna put, just like I did in the other window, the cactus flower and the ferns, and then some mud brick stairs here, and then spruce stairs, not like that, in the corners, and trapdoors like this. And then the top part, it's gonna be a window here. And it's trapdoors there and there and there. And I would put one there. I'm also falling. But I am putting blueberries here. So, no trapdoor. And again, I'm missing the glass, but we'll add that last. Okay, so for the back, I'm gonna have some glowberries, of course. Always need to add glowberries. And then I'm gonna put some leaves. Another flowering one up there. Spruce stairs. Trapdoor. Same thing here, spruce stairs. Trapdoor there only. Some leaves. And then chain and lantern here. For this one I'm adding the stairs and the trapdoors in all of the corners. And then putting a lantern here, and then 2 of the banners. And then here, some glowberries. And then here, I'm putting more of the mud brick stairs. And then here, I'm gonna add one, there. So it looks like a full block, but it's not. And more of the glowberries here. Here, there is gonna be another window. I'm adding a torch flower right there. Then the trapdoors. I've ran out of stairs. I'm gonna get those in just a moment. But then I'm also gonna add the banners there. Let me get some more stairs. There we go. And that's all the detail work for the sides. Well, except for the windows and torch flowers. Then it's time to actually start the roof here, because it's not gonna come together before I get a roof on it. And for that, I'm using polished tuff stairs. I don't think I have enough, but I'm gonna start and see how far I can get before I have to go mine some more tuff. And that's actually pretty close, but I do still need tuff, so I'm gonna have to go get some more. I wonder if I left any in here. Doesn't look like it, no. But there might still be some down here. In the HII office. Maybe. I know I removed quite a bit from the wall, so. Perfect. There, maybe if I get like a stack. There's not really a lot left there. It's a pretty simple shape that I just now need to fill out. And I'm just gonna use the spruce logs. Just like that. I'm switching these corners out with this spruce wood, so that it doesn't look weird on the outside there. Okay, so there's the roof done. It's raining again. Sorry for that. It's not really my fault. I can't really help it if it's raining. Anyway, here is the almost complete building. It actually does look really good next to the rest, which I'm very happy about. The only things I need now is glass and torch flowers. So, oh, actually, also up there, but I'll fix that as well. I'm just gonna go get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and got the glass I needed, and look at that. So many torch flowers. There's still 2 that are yet to grow, so I'm gonna just leave them there, but 8 should be more than enough. Actually, I think there's just 2 that I need to place around here. There's one up there, and there's the one there. While I'm up here, let's place the glass. It's a pretty simple pattern, just like this. And it's the same for basically every window. Just on the top floor here, they're green, and on the bottom floor, they're gonna be orange. So actually, I might need to get some more light gray, but that's fine. I have the glass for it. Also, guys, I just found this out. You don't need silk touch to break glass anymore. This does not have silk touch. I have no idea when this was added. But I just found that out, and that was really cool. So now you don't have to be afraid to place glass anymore, because you can just remove it. I am also seeing I do need more gray. There, and then one last window. And then of course it looks like I'm one green stained glass pane short. Okay, well I do have everything I need right here, so I just need to go craft it. Perfect. And then for these parts right here, I'm just gonna put in some spruce wood. Or some spruce planks, actually. Do I have enough? 29? Yeah. Surely that's enough. There we go. And now it's all complete. So let's fly out here and look at this. Wow, look at that. We have done so much in this episode. All of this is completely new, and I think it makes the front of the island look really nice. Because this is where when you first approach the island, this is what you're gonna see. Yeah. I'm really happy with how this turned out, actually. There is also the fact that both... Oh, okay. Let's take it from this side. There is the fact that both the lighthouse and this house needs interior, but I haven't planned those out yet, so I'm gonna have to do that in another episode. But that would be the end of this one. The drone's still there trying to kill me. I really wanted to do this on the... Okay. But yeah, as I said, I'm really happy with how this all turned out, and I'm excited to continue building some more. Building is so fun, guys. Who would have thought? Oh, it's back. Anyway, I am planning out the rest of this island as well. There's still quite a bit of space to fill. So stay tuned for next time to see what I'm gonna do about that. And yeah, hopefully I will see you later. So it's goodbye from me and Pirate. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.